Now, today's video is primarily targeted towards people who are of the age of 15 to 18. If you're 14, 13, 19, 20, 21, this video can still apply to you, but maybe not as much. Now, I've been in the gym for countless years, since I was very young, maybe 8 or 9 years old. I've learned a lot over those years, but the years where I gained the most are the most recent years, where I've had a big jump in performance. Now, there's been years where I've been off and on in the gym, and then there's some years where I've been really in the gym, not like I am now. But it's only been till recently that I've really gained the most in the gym. I didn't know why at first, but I knew it had a specific reason, and I knew it had something to probably do with puberty. When you're going through puberty, your hormones are up and down. You're feminine, you're really masculine, hyper masculine, you could say. Your testosterone could be really high and really low. That's why teenagers tend to watch porn and masturbate, eat junk food, because their testosterone is so up and down that one minute, they're mopey, they're depressed, they're crying about what someone said to them the other day, and the next day they're fucking chronically masturbating or something like that. Or they're doing 4 workouts in the gym one day. It's like, what the fuck? And it's just a part of being a teenager. But you can use this perfectly if you just understand why this is the case and what you can do about it. So essentially, the more testosterone, the higher testosterone you are, the more gains, the more muscle mass you're going to gain in the gym. Not just muscle mass, strength counts as well, but that is the main focus for this video, the main reason why I'm making this video, because I only found this out recently. So that's why I feel the need to make this video if you are of the age of 15 to 18. I say 15 to 18 because that's really where most people's testosterone spikes. I think mine spiked a little bit earlier, but, well, yeah, as you can clearly see. But I think it's a good age range. If you haven't hit puberty yet and you're maybe young, or maybe you're quite older and you still haven't hit it, there's no problem with that. Just keep going as you are, and once the time comes, then you know what to do. But by all means, continue watching this video because you will understand why this is the case. So you usually see on TikTok with these guys who are 15 to maybe 25 years old who have this crazy V-taper. They're jacked, they're fucking huge, and you're like, how did they do that? And they show like a transition from like a year or two. They're really fat or skinny one year, and the next year they're fucking jacked. You're like, how did they do this? Well, two ways. That's one. Two ways they managed to do this, and one of them is testosterone. High testosterone. They hit the peak years of their testosterone, and they took advantage of that. And the second is probably steroids or creatine, something that will enhance your gains in the gym, but won't have a good health impact. But we're not going to get into that. Some people might think, well, there are testosterone products, so should I take some? And the answer is, if you're a guy, by all means, yes, do. I don't personally, because I don't feel like I need to, but when you're younger, you don't really need to. You can if you want, but when you're older, a lot of people take testosterone boosting drugs or whatever, medicines, whatever you want to call them, to boost their gains, to boost to boost their testosterone for like competitions, like Mr. Olympia or strongman competitions. People will take testosterone. It's great, and by all means, if you want to, then do it, because boosting your testosterone is a really normal thing for a man. But for a woman, no. Unless you're competing in a competition, then okay, fair enough. But if you're not, then A woman shouldn't take testosterone. She shouldn't try and boost testosterone because it's not a very womanly thing to do. So, guys, if your girl's trying to take TRT or whatever, do not fucking let her, because you'll be dating a man at that point. And what you have to understand is this period of high testosterone, it is, I wrote down finite, but it's a bit of a nerdy word. It doesn't last forever, because your testosterone, it kind of, you're young, so it's quite low, and then it kind of creeps up a little bit, and it kind of levels out, and then puberty, and then and then that's pretty much where you are until you get older, and then it kind of creeps down a little bit. So you want to try and maintain that. So make sure to use it wisely, because your teenage years, where your testosterone is higher, primarily when you're around the age of 18, that is where you're going to gain the most gains in the gym. So where you're going to gain the most muscles, when you're going to get with the most chicks. So use that period wisely. Go to the gym 6 days a week. Get a good gym membership. Even if it costs a lot of money, get the right products. Don't take drugs. Do it all naturally. And by the time you're 25 or something and you decide to take drug enhancements, then be my guest. But at that point, you're already going to be fucking jacked. You're going to look back and think, wow, I'm fucking glad I did that. I'm really glad. So, that's it from me, guys. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to subscribe. And if you have any questions, comment them down below and I'll make a video on them. Bye.